What's up? My name is Dax. I'm a freshman in college and I've been in ecom since about my sophomore year of high school. The past 4 years have been full of endless trial and error, endless learning, and endless failure. About a month ago, I launched the brand that I'm about to show y'all. Fast forward to today, and it's done over $10,000 in sales, and I'm currently in the process of scaling it. If you're close to me, you know how much this means to me and how long I have spent getting to this point. I officially launched this brand on March 9th. In its first day, it did 3 orders and $150 in sales. In its first week, it did 26 orders and $1,300 in sales. In its second week, it did 37 orders and $2,100 in sales. In its third week, it did 61 orders and $3,500 in sales. And in the lifetime of the brand, which it's been a month, it's done $13,000 in sales and 224 orders. 100% of the brand's revenue has been generated through paid advertising on Meta, specifically Facebook and Instagram. There's a lot blurred on the screen right now because I don't want to leak the product or the brand. In the ecom space, people really like to take ideas and concepts that are already winning and steal them, make one-of-one copies. I don't want that to happen to this brand, so I'm not going to leak it. But this is the ads manager. Not only has everything been generated through paid advertising on Meta, it's all been generated through this one singular campaign. This video isn't going to be a super in-depth breakdown of everything. In the future, I'm going to make videos come out where I'm going to break down specifics like how I found the product, how I assessed the market, how I made the ads and the website, stuff like that. But this is kind of just going to be a brief overview. Like I said earlier, I've been in ecom for a while and I've tested countless different products and brands and I have not seen much success up until this point. But this isn't luck, it isn't something that I just ran into. A lot of people see dropshipping as luck. They see it as a get-rich-quick scheme where you take products, throw them up, and hope for the best. That's how I used to do it, and that's why it didn't work, because that's not how it works. Dropshipping is no different from normal business and normal marketing, and is not a separate entity. The concepts and the fundamentals that you use for dropshipping are the exact same that you use for running a normal business. It's just on a smaller scale. The term dropshipping isn't even talking about the business as a whole. Dropshipping is a fulfillment term. What does that mean? Dropshipping means that you don't hold inventory. You don't buy inventory up front. Someone else manufactures the product, and when someone orders for you, it's like a one-of-one thing. You get an order, you order it, it ships out to them. You don't buy inventory in bulk. And that's all dropshipping really means. Everything else is the same about business, just on a smaller scale. And that's where this brand is different from the past ones that I've ran. I used to see dropshipping as this separate thing, and it's not. When I found this product, it was not viral. I did not find it from a viral TikTok video. I did not find it on a product research software. It was not something that was already being sold by a ton of people. When I found it, almost no one else was selling it. I couldn't find videos of it on TikTok. I couldn't find competing stores, minus maybe 1 or 2. There was almost nobody else selling it. And that's the misconception that people have with dropshipping, is that you have to sell trendy stuff. And if you do it the right way, you don't. What a lot of people like to do in the dropshipping space is they'll find a trending product that a lot of people are trying to sell. They'll take those videos that are already on the internet, chop them up, make their own ad, throw it up on Facebook, and hope it works. I've tried that. I don't like doing it like that, and I have not found success doing it like that. When I found this product, almost no one was selling it. There was no content for it. There was nothing. There was like 2 competing stores. And for a lot of people, they wouldn't be able to sell that because there's no content for them to rip. I could sell it because I don't rip content. Everything about the brand, from the ads, the website, the brand image, everything comes from me. I don't steal from anybody else. I generate everything. Although I launched the brand on March 9th, I had spent 2 or 3 weeks before then getting everything ready, prepping the site, prepping the ads, figuring out who I was selling to. I was being very intentional with this product. I figured out who exactly I was selling to, who was going to buy it, all of the above. And I took that information and I applied it to the ads, to the website. Everything was so intentional. There was no guesswork involved. Everything I did had a purpose and intention behind it. And that is exactly why this brand is seeing success and none of my other brands have. Because in the past, what I would do is I would find either a trending product or just a product that I thought was cool, and I would take videos, I would clip them up, I would throw them up online, didn't have much intention, didn't really know what I was doing, I wasn't applying any marketing concepts. I was just throwing stuff out there and hoping that it worked. And that's gambling in my eyes. That's all that is gambling if you do it like that. If there's no intention behind what you do and you're just testing a bunch of products in bulk and hoping that something works, you're gambling. And for a lot of people, it works. They make a little bit of money, but you're constantly going through different products. You're constantly trying to find the next big thing, and your brands don't last. When it comes down to it, if you want something that's going to be sustainable and last you a while, whether that be a few months or years, you have to be good at marketing. You have to know who you're selling to. You have to have intention behind everything you do. And that's why it took me so long to get to this point. Marketing is intense. There's a lot, it's extensive. There's a lot of stuff. You got to know how to find a target customer, how to speak to that customer, how to make ads. You got to be good at graphic design. And then when it comes to drop shipping, you're the owner of everything. I'm the only one running this brand, so I've got to know all of the back end. I've got to know fulfillment. I've got to handle customer service. I've got to know how to build websites. I've got to know how to make ads. There's so much that goes into it, and it takes a long time. Being good at this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not a side hustle. It is like a whole other full-time job, and that's exactly why this brand has seen more success than anything I've ran in the past. Like I said earlier, this is not going to be a very in-depth video. I'm going to have future videos come out soon where I break down specific stuff. This is kind of just meant to be like an overview and an introduction to me and a way to get my foot in the door to document stuff. I'm currently in the process of scaling this up and getting it to much bigger numbers than what you're looking at right now. This has been the past month. I'm in the process of scaling, and I'm also in the process of coming up with other brands to run, and I want to document it all. I want to document scaling this. I want to document launching new brands and scaling new brands. Again, watch out for upcoming videos. I'm going to go more in depth on everything, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.